Hey friends, welcome back for another video. Today I have our Q1 homeschool update. I cannot believe it, you guys. We have already completed 1/4 of our homeschool year, and I am so excited to share with you some of the things that are working well and some of the things that maybe not be working so well. That's right, we are already through 12 weeks of our school year, and you might be asking yourself, how did that happen? Well, this year I transitioned our family into a year-round schooling schedule. We started our new homeschool year, meaning when we changed over grades and got new materials and all of those things, in the month of July. So we have just wrapped up week 12, which our curriculum is 36 weeks, so we are 1/4 way done with the school year. And can I just say, as a homeschooling mom that has been at this homeschooling thing a few years, it never gets less exciting feeling that sense of accomplishment of like, yay, we're progressing. I don't know what it is. I always know we're going to progress, but there's like a lot of satisfaction that comes with moving through your school year and just seeing what your kids are learning, and it just never gets old. So I'm really excited to bring you today's video, which is our homeschool update. Now, of course, I cannot update on every single thing. So if there's anything that you're wondering about that maybe I shared previously or you saw and you've got a question, feel free to ask me in the comments. I do always answer you guys, and I make that a big priority. So let's start going down the list. I have a list down here because there is a lot that I want to share with you guys, and definitely give this video a thumbs up if you want me to continue to update you on our homeschool year. I would like to do it quarterly, so maybe about 4 videos, because any more than that, and that would just be kind of boring, and I probably wouldn't have a ton to update you on. So definitely give me that thumbs up so I know to keep making these videos. But let's start. So I mentioned we went year round. I'm gonna go in a little bit on that. That is a new thing for us this year, and it has been great. And I say it's been great because the reason why I went that route was so that there would be less pressure on me to feel like, oh, we can't go do that, or we can't do this, or just really to allow more rest and less stress around it, and mission accomplished. Like I said, we started in July. We took a 2-week family vacation in September, and I did take another full week off of school in August. So out of those 12 weeks, and of course, when we are not doing school, we are still learning and reading and doing all of those things, but I wasn't utilizing my curriculum, and so I just want to make that clear. But yeah, so we took 3 weeks off total, and it has been great. I haven't experienced the feeling of like, oh, another homeschool week. And so I know that that's a good sign. My kids too. So the second thing I want to update you guys on is our nature study. So I shared another video on what we were going to be using for science this year, the Exploring Nature with Children. I will link it up here for you guys if you didn't see that video. But basically, it's just a year-long, super in-depth, super thorough nature study, and you 100% could use it for your science curriculum for multiple years, depending on how deep you dove into the information. But sadly, my kiddos have not really been loving structured nature study. When they're in nature, they just want to be in nature, and yeah, they might notice a really cool leaf or a really cool spider or whatever, but they're just not really wanting to like dig into that stuff as deeply yet. And so I actually did just purchase a few days ago a science curriculum because my kids love science, but I thought that that would be a good fit, but I think that our nature study is just going to be more free flow, and I do want to teach them science. So we are trying a new curriculum company called The Good and the Beautiful. I waited to order it because they were releasing the human body curriculum, and I went ahead and ordered that, and we're going to give it a shot, and of course I will let you guys know what I think. So we're going to be doing that. The third thing is the language arts. We are using Sunlight's language arts, but this year I also bought Spelling UC. And I bought Spelling UC because, number one, I want my kids to spell words correctly and have practice doing that, and I like the method in which they teach it. But I also bought it because the 2 levels that I got for my older kids are, we're doing American history this year with them, and they're both themed that way. So they fit in really well. However, Sunlight in our language arts also has a lot of what Spelling UC has. For example, Sunlight contains dictation and copywork, and Spelling UC also contains dictation and copywork. Sunlight has spelling words. Spelling UC has spelling like letters, like chunks of letters that you're starting to recognize, and so a little bit different there, but also there is spelling for both. So right off the top, I knew I wasn't going to be utilizing Sunlight's spelling list, which is in the language arts program, but I was having my kids do their copywork and the dictations that are in Sunlight. And then I just realized that they're kind of doing that a lot already anyway, and so I have started to have them move on to the next day when it is a copywork portion from Sunlight, because we are using Spelling UC and because I have them copy scripture off the board, and so it just seemed like an overabundance of copy work, and I didn't want them to, they never complained, but I just realized, I'm like, why are we doing this 3 times? So I went ahead and just went through their little packets, and I just put a little highlighter line through the copywork so they know if they come across that, they just go on to the next thing. So we are utilizing only Spelling UC and our scripture copywork, so we're doing it there. So next year I might make some adjustments with that, just so that all of our resources are being used to their full potential. I don't know, we'll see. We've read a lot of really great read alouds with Sunlight, because that is what they are amazing at, and that is why I keep coming back. But I have to say that the favorite book so far this year, and you guys know I'm doing 2 cores, the favorite book so far this year has been My Father's Dragon, I think it's called. I should have brought it up here. It was for my younger 2, but my older 2 loved the book too, and so did I. It was our absolute favorite so far this year. So if you have not read that book with your kids, I highly recommend it. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is, like I said, I am teaching my older 2 American history, and I am blown away at the way Sunlight does this. I mean, they provide in my opinion, the most perfect read alouds that correlate with our history encyclopedia, that correlate with another book we just finished where that person is referenced in the book and then it comes up again, and they do all of that work for me. And can I just take a minute and say thank you, because holy cow, figuring out how to streamline all of those things for 36 weeks would be no small task. And they do it for me, and they do it so well. I have learned so much, and I went through public school my whole life that I never learned. And so it has just been really cool to learn American history again as an adult, but also with my kids, and be able to see the little light bulbs go off when their book talks about this person that they already learned about, and piecing together the historical timeline and just all of those things. It's been awesome. So I'm so excited to keep going with it. I know it's going to continue to be a really just awesome year with this. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I basically shared when I did the how I plan to use 2 Sunlight course video, I shared with you what I thought I was going to be doing with a morning basket and keeping all of my books in there. Yes, I am still using that morning basket with all of my books inside. And I also shared that I thought I was going to be kind of reading ahead, basically, not just doing the page numbers that are on that specific day, but more along the lines of get reading through the book for the whole week, whatever is referenced on my guide that way. And I have been doing that, and it has been working out really well. Something I didn't even consider, you guys, but that it's been happening, which has really been a blessing to our homeschool, is that our week starts off kind of with more. We're doing more Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. By Thursday, we're a little bit lighter, and by Friday, we're a lot lighter. And that has just been the gradual thing that has happened because, like I said, if I see on Monday that I'm reading the Native American prayer guide, and I'm supposed to read page 1, 2, and 3 on Monday, 4, 5, and 6 on Wednesday, 7, 8, and 9 on Friday, I'll just go ahead and read all those at one time. And I'm doing it that way because I am balancing 2 core levels, and I don't want to be hopping all around, going from Native Americans to world cultures and just kind of being all over the place. So that has been working out really well. And it's also been really good because a lot of our out of the house activities with our homeschool group and those types of things are on Thursday and Friday. And Thursday and Friday, I'm starting to get a little tired. And so it's nice to kind of get more done in the beginning of the week. So that has been going really well. I have felt at times like, whoa, I've been reading a lot, but really it's been manageable, and everybody is getting what they need. So 2 thumbs up so far for that. And the last 2 things I just want to tell you guys about, but they are just specific to my children, but I share my life, my homeschooling life here on YouTube, so I couldn't go without saying that my last little one has started to read, which has been so exciting because she was not reading before we started this school year. And my number 3, so her older brother, has really just taken off with writing. He has been a reluctant writer, and getting him to get an idea and then communicate that on paper was a bit of a challenge, but I knew I wasn't pushing too hard. I knew it would come, but he's really starting to blossom in that area, and that has been so rewarding as his mom and his teacher to see. So that is my update for our first quarter of homeschool. Please let me know how your homeschool year is going down in the comments below, and if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.